Welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. It's yours truly. What it do? Anyways, I got a message for y'all. So I'm gonna get straight into it like I always do. I don't like to waste no time. Um, so the message that I have here pertains to the fact that someone is being released, okay, because someone was being held in contempt. I've been getting a lot of legal terms, okay? Now, this could have to do, it could be one story, several stories, whatever, multiple things in a story. But someone was held in contempt and this person is being released from that. Okay. And I feel like someone was being held in contempt because of another individual. Now, in the sense when it comes to, I feel like there is a legal situation going on here that someone was holding somebody else in contempt from speaking on some things. Now, some messages that came through pertaining to that was, it feels, I heard disbarred as well too. So there is a situation where there's a lawyer that's going to get disbarred. Okay. Now, this lawyer is getting disbarred because either A, this lawyer is a psychic and they did not divulge that, which does seem like it would be unethical, to have this gift and ability and to use it in a manner that would not be ethical. Okay. So if there was some type of oath, okay, that one would have to take when being sworn in to be a lawyer, okay, whoever this was did not divulge that they were a psychic. So that's that. Now, the disbarred situation and someone holding someone in contempt can pertain to the fact that there is someone who knows that this person is someone knows that this person is a psychic, and this person was held in contempt from being able to speak on that. So this lawyer or this psychic could have used unethical measures and means and resources to get this person held in contempt so that they could not speak on this. Okay. So essentially using their connections or their resources to be able to essentially keep someone from being able to speak out about the true nature of who this person is, which would essentially end up and lead to this person being disbarred, or as well it being revealed that this person is a psychic. Okay, so I feel like someone does not want that to be revealed. So in one instance, it could be someone who actually is practicing law and they have abused their position and essentially made it difficult for someone else to speak out and bring this information. Or it could just be a situation where this came up in some type of legal case and somebody, or it is a factor, put it like that, it's a factor, it may have come up, but someone has been doing things to keep another party from being able to speak out on this, and essentially it would be made known that this person is a psychic. Okay. Now, another thing that I'm picking up as well too, someone could have went to a psychic and paid a psychic to lie. So I'm also getting the energy of someone having a psychic on retainer. Whether this person is genuinely psychic or not, someone had someone who was posing as a psychic or someone who is a psychic. They paid this person to lie to another individual. And I feel like this made someone be essentially held in contempt. It kept someone bonded or trapped in a situation that they didn't need to be in because they got false information. So in one instance, it could have something to do with a legal situation. In another instance, it could just be a case where someone paid another individual to either pose as a psychic or someone who actually was a psychic to tell someone false information, which is still unethical in a sense, because if you truly have a gift and you're abusing it like that, I guess people think that they don't have to, like, there's no ramifications when you step into the spiritual realm, which is stupid because there's laws for everything. This realm, the next realm, wherever you go, there are natural laws. Okay, there are laws that are man-made. There are natural laws as well too. All right, so for a person to think that they gonna just jeopardize another individual and that they don't have to pay for that, I mean, you stupid. Period. Moving on. I'm also getting the energy as well too that there is someone where I'm picking up an energy again back to that lawyer energy. There could have been someone who had sex for a position, and I heard effing for barbacks. So I had to look up barbacks. Okay, I don't know what that is. Um, So once I found out what a barback was, and I'm gonna let you do your own research and find out what that is. Once I found out what a barback was, it led me to come to the conclusion that either someone who is wanting a position in law effed for essentially like an intern position. They effed for a position where you don't need to have experience. Now, either it's highly competitive, and this is why someone had to F to get this position, even though you don't need experience to get this type of position, but someone had to F to do that. Um, because it could be a highly competitive position, right, to get into, which would lead to someone being able to gain experience in that manner. So someone had to lay on their back for a position that you don't even need experience for. And this could be in a law type of position. Or it could just be a situation where someone effed for an intern position because it's highly competitive. Somebody maybe just came in wanting to, I guess, outshine or stand out from the crowd. So this just could have been someone's tactic, like, okay, they're going to rise through the ranks very fast. And I guess they went in like, okay, even though they don't need experience for this position, they decided to lay on their back to get this position. Um, and just to be an intern to get where they needed to do to get their foot in the door. Um, and I feel like this person has been jealous of other individuals, especially feminine energies. So this could be a female who's jealous of another female, but whatever. It's someone who's jealous of the fact that they had to, not that they had to, they chose to sleep their way to the top to get either a lawyer position or a position in law, or just some type of position as well at some type of company or something like that, or just in life for status or whatever. Someone is jealous of the fact that they chose to choose that path of sleeping with other individuals. And I'm hearing men, whatever. So they chose to sleep with men to rise through the ranks. And they're jealous of this feminine energy. So this is either a male who has been sleeping with men to do this, or this is a female, okay, who has been doing this. But either way, they're jealous of female energy is what I'm getting. So they could be jealous of people who are females, or they could just be jealous of people who are truly honing their talents that are natural God-given talents. And they have been trying to make it difficult for someone else to be able to um, display their true natural talents and their true natural gifts. Now, the thing is, if said person was forced to do this because this is, some poor advice that someone gave them, that's unfortunate. But once you became in a position where you have the right to make decisions for yourself, aka become an adult, and you should be mature enough to make decisions that would lead you to make better decisions after that. So no one told you or told this person to continue to lay on their back and to sleep with individuals to get where they needed to be in life. That was a decision that they chose to make. They have no one to blame but themselves. But the fact that this dusty individual has the audacity to try to impede someone else's life or progress because they're actually using a God-given talent, okay, trying to impede other people who are using their God-given talents, that shows you how dusty this person is. For someone who chose to feel like, oh, they had to put all this work and this effort in, you didn't have to put no work and effort in. You slept with people to get to where you are. So technically, you was lazy as F because you don't know what these people went through and what they had to sacrifice to be in a position to hone their gifts or their talents. And I'm pretty sure this person probably went through some things as well too. That's great. But at the beginning, middle, end of the day, mind your business. And if you choose to lay on your back and for entry level positions, for positions where you don't even need to have experience for, that's you. That's your choice. That's you and that's your choice. Just like it's these people's choices to use their natural talents and use their natural gifts. And they have a right to do that and they will be able to do that. Just know that. Because this energy right here, effing for barbacks, okay? Yeah, this energy has a lot of enemies in the natural and the supernatural realm. Just know that. You got a lot of enemies, okay? So the fact that you've been trying to make someone else's life difficult, that's a shame. You know, that you think that you have more rights or more privilege, um, or that you think that someone has it easier than you when you sat there and chose to sleep with people to sleep your way to the top. You ain't got nobody to blame but yourself at the beginning, middle, and the end of the day, and for everything that came with that. And that's your problem as well too, for sitting over there looking at somebody else. You got the same 24 hours to hone your talents, gifts, and abilities, but you wanted to take a shortcut. You wanted to take an easy route. But then you over there complaining about how difficult it's been for you to get where you've been. Okay, okay, okay. Like you don't get a gold star for that. You don't get a chocolate chip cookie for that. That's the path that you chose. Everyone has challenges and hurdles and adversity that they have to face. Everyone does, regardless if they choose to sleep on their back or if they choose to hone their natural gifts, talents, and abilities. It's getting quite annoying having to keep repeating the same messages for people who think that other people have things easier. Mind your business. Study your plate. Focus on the food that's on your plate and stop looking at what everybody else doing. And if you choose to make a decision to have sex with individuals to rise through the ranks, to get entry level positions where you don't even need experience because you're not even qualified for a position where you don't even need experience, well, maybe you should decide to make better choices, okay? Or maybe you should be proud of what you have accomplished. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't really care. But leave people alone who are actually minding their business and who are actually using their God given talents, doing what they are called to do. Be blessed.